Hey loves, I hope you're having a fantastic day today. I'm actually working double time to get 2 videos for you today because yesterday, so this video on negativity when it comes to manifesting a specific person for my 21 days of love was supposed to actually be up yesterday, but it got corrupted. So now I have to do it again today. So hopefully it's better the second time. But as I mentioned, welcome back to the 21 days of love where we're going to manifest your specific person in 3 weeks time. So make sure to check out every single video. Make sure to like too and subscribe so you don't miss one. But as I talked about or kind of touched upon just a moment ago, today's video is all about negativity, or negative thoughts that begin influencing our mind. Because as we know, and I probably have said this in every single video, manifestation and the law of assumption is all about feeling as if we already have it. And during the process, doubt is going to creep in sometimes, right? That's just a natural process of life. And it's not something that we have to fear. Now, I will say, first and foremost, negativity or self-doubt or anxiety is not going to mess up your manifestation at all. And it's usually only this fear that we actually have towards it that causes it to reiterate in our reality. So basically, the more we fear our negative thoughts, worry about them, the more those negative thoughts actually come back into our life, which usually actually ends up creating an idea, or it's a thought called all or nothing thinking, where we feel as if we only can have one thing or the other. And I'll explain that in a little bit more detail. So when you're manifesting, you feel like either everything has to be going right or nothing is going right. And I'll give you a really good example of what this looks like and then how to get around it, because it's actually called black and white thinking. But let's say you and your specific person had a fantastic, awesome, amazing date, right? You guys went out mini golfing, you went out to dinner, went out to a bar, went out to the club, went out, had a picnic. Whatever it is, that would be the perfect date for you, okay? I want you to put yourself in that imaginative act. Now, I want you to think, after this awesome, amazing day, at the end of the night, you tell your specific person, as you guys are leaving, you guys kiss, hug goodbye, and you say, hey, text me when you get home. And they say, absolutely, never would miss it for the world. And then you go home, still all happy, butterflies in your stomach from everything that happened. And you're looking at your phone and you see nothing. You don't see any message. And it's getting late and you're like, I feel like they should be home already, but you don't want to text them to be like, hey, did you make it home safe? Because you had a really, really good day. You don't want to feel overbearing in the situation. But how are we feeling in that moment? You would say kind of bad, right? We're not feeling the greatest. But really, we could ask ourselves, well, why, right? Why? We just had this awesome, amazing, fantastic date. It all went perfectly. But at the end of the night, because they didn't message us that they got home, it's now all ruined. But like I mentioned, that's something called all or nothing thinking, where our minds, it's like an automatic negative thought where our mind, as soon as something goes wrong, we feel like everything went wrong. We start to view our reality in that way. And the trick I actually use or tell people to do in order to get rid of this all or nothing thinking is actually a concept or technique called thinking in shades of gray. And basically, it's all about looking in between rather than this or that. How about both, right? This middle, like maybe they didn't text you, but think of, you're not going to undermine all of the amazing, magnificent experiences you had throughout the whole day just because they didn't text you, right? There's a million different reasons why they didn't text you. Maybe they were writing a really long paragraph to you about their day. Like there's a whole host of different things that could be happening. But it's that thinking of shades of gray because we're someplace in the middle, right? And if you're thinking the day was completely horrible, that's this point up into it was the best day ever, the scale, we'd probably be right here. Like we'd be really close to the most perfect day, right? Just because they didn't text us doesn't mean that the whole day is ruined, but probably wasn't ideal. But still, thinking in shades of gray, think of that in between. That's where we want to focus on anytime you begin having a thought like this. And another thing I actually want you to do in this 21 days of love today for anxiety, worry, and negativity is something that is going to help you in the future a million times over. And it's actually, we're going to use music in order to do this. So what I want you to do right now, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, whatever it is, I want you to start creating a list, a love playlist, okay, of your favorite love songs. It could be whatever genre, whatever tempo, whatever it is, but make sure they're positive, happy love songs. And this is what we're going to use anytime we have doubts, fears, or negativity towards manifesting our specific person. We're going to come into this playlist and live through it and think about all the amazing stuff that it reminds us of with the amazing life with you and your specific person. But the trick is, because sometimes love songs can seem a little less than positive, like having a hardship at finding love. So in your playlist, make sure they're happy, upbeat, abundant, loving, like about receiving, having, and cherishing love rather than seeking it. Like I mentioned, then anytime we feel negativity, we feel doubt, we feel worry, we're going to pull up that playlist and we're going to play it and we're going to imagine being in the perfect relationship with your specific person. And it's as easy as that. You can call it whatever it is that you want. I'll call it the love playlist technique. I don't know. But make sure this playlist is the essence of the love that you want to attract. So think about the perfect reality with you and your specific person. What songs would represent that? And actually was originally going to make you guys a playlist because I feel like that would be really cool. I haven't yet because I was rushing out to make this video, but if I do, I'll put it in the link in the description. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. And again, you'll have another video coming up soon for today's 21 Days of Love. Let me know if you have any questions or comments on this idea. If you love it, put it down below. If you did like this video or if you already liked it, make sure to really give this video a thumbs up. And then also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also remember, if you guys are ever feeling down, worried, or needed some extra help, you can always head over to my website, kyleaugustcoaching.com for one-on-one coaching, or I actually have a bunch of seminars that you guys could try out, which is at your own pace. It's a 60-minute lecture with a workbook that has been helping people out tremendously. And I actually have one coming up this weekend at 1 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. And this one is on manifesting love at first sight. So basically, as soon as you encounter, text, call, whatever with your specific person, they're going to fall in love with you. So definitely check it out if you want. But again, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Make sure to watch the other video I'm uploading today, but have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. Let me know all of your successes so far in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video.